In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to install Minecraft Java Edition onto the Steamdeck with full controller support. We're going to use a program called Prism, which we can get from the Discovery Store. In the video, I'll show you how to install it, I'll show you how to configure it, show you how to play vanilla Minecraft, or we can play modded Minecraft and install some shaders. So, shall we get started? Well, so we are in the game desktop. What we need to do is go into the main desktop. So we press the Steam key, go down to the old power, switch to desktop. Okay, so once we've actually reached the desktop, now we need to open the Discovery Store. It's probably going to be a taskbar. This is where it would be. If not, click on your application launcher, click on the system, and there it is. So we click on it. So next we have to go to search again. We need to open that up. Probably you only have to press the X button here to open it. If not, press the Steam button and the X button together. That will do it. And we are going to type Prism, P-R-I. Then we go to the R2, enter, bump, close this. And guess what, we found it. So yeah, we were here. So you're just going to click on it once to open it, which we just have. Now at the moment you can see I've already installed it, but up here you're seeing install. So you click on there, wait a moment, and then you click launch. So that's what we're going to do. We're now going to click launch. Now the first time, you're going to see I've already got one installed here. You're probably going to get a pop-up box on top, pop-up box, I can say it, in front of this, actually saying you need Java. So all you got to do is click OK at the bottom. And you can also add Java anytime we go into settings, and you'll notice if it's here. So that's where our Java's there, but you can also auto detect, and you can install a different one if you want to. This is pretty much the box you're going to see when you start up anyway, so you just literally click the OK. Actually, while we're in here, if you click on Minecraft on the left hand side, you'll see window width and height. Now this is a good thing to change. Now you'll see I've got 1280 by 800 because that's the internal screen resolution for the Steam Deck. If you leave it by itself, it will load full screen, but it will load a very, very low resolution. So I do recommend setting it if you can. So next what I do is close that down. So you're going to need to add an account first. So we click up on here. You can see I've added one, but I'm going to show you how to do it. So just go down to manage accounts. Then offline, I don't think offline is going to work. It's going to be one of these two. Probably it's going to be a Microsoft account because, well, it was about at least a year ago when I saw that they were swapping them over from Mojang to Microsoft. So you click on here and it pretty much tells you what to do here. So it's fairly simple. You want to copy this code and go to this link. So, and if you press this button, it does both. If you click on there, now we want to right click, so that's left trigger. Now go down to paste. There we go. I'm not going to do the next bit because the next bit is signing in. So you would click next, then it will ask you to sign in. So it'll be your Microsoft email address, password, and if you're using some sort of authenticator, it'll probably ask you to do that as well. The screen after that, it will ask you to, do you want to connect your Prism account or your Prism software to your Microsoft account? Do you want to allow Prism, the program which we're running, to have access to your Microsoft account? And you have to say yes, otherwise it won't work. So what you end up with anyway is this. So the next thing you want to do is add an instance. So that's the one which you saw right at the beginning. So the next thing we want to click on, add instance. Now vanilla is quite literally vanilla. It's just plain old Minecraft. Now you can add mods to this, and we will do this in a moment. But if you want to add a pack of mods, for instance a Technic pack of mods, there you go, there we are. So for now we're going to go vanilla. We're going to go the latest. We click OK. So this is the one we just installed, 1.19. I could have renamed it, I didn't. So if we click edit, now we can install Forge or Fabric. Now you can only have one or the other. They're basically mod installers. I think Quilt is also, but let's install Forge. We click on the latest one, click OK. And after that we want to install mods. It takes us to our mod page. So we want to download some mods. Now what are we downloading? So one thing we want to do is get a controller support. So I think, is it there? No. So you press the X button, is it going to come up? Yes it is. So it might be on CurseForge. Yes, it's gone CurseForge, that's probably why. Controller's the one we're going to use. So what you click next is select mod for download, and you can select multiple different mods if you want. In fact, let's do another one as well. So we are going to press X again. Now pressing X will delete things. Now we're going to install a piece of software, a mod called Iris. Is it in Modrinth? Right, okay. So this will tell you which one it uses. Unofficial fork of Iris made to work with FML. Okay, well let's select the mod. Now I know we need one more, and I can't for the life of me remember which one it is. Doesn't matter, because what it'll do, it'll tell us it's not there. Right, so we click review. There's the two mods we're installing. Press OK. That's going to download them, and now we have them. So what we can do now is try launching it and see what happens. If it doesn't work, all it's going to do is give an error. Now controller support, by the way, won't work in desktop mode. You have to be in game mode to do that. And I'll show you how to add the install into game mode in a second. Right, so it's Rubidium. Rubidium. Yeah, right. Okay, mods. Click on mods. Download. There. Press X. There it is. So we're going to close that down again. We're going to select the mod. Review. Yep. There we go. So we have it. So we're going to test it again. So the next thing we really want to do, or I want to do, is add some shader packs. So what we're going to do then is go to the browser and we will search Minecraft shaders. Now searching again, once you actually open it up, it's pretty simple. You just press the X button again, or Steam and X brings it up, type out Minecraft shaders. So there's CurseForge, click on it, and what you get to is this page. And I've downloaded the Pure, and I think it was Windham I was using at the beginning of the video. So you quite literally just click download, but you can actually go and have a look at what they look like as well. So if you click on one, and again use the D-pad to go down, click on there, you can have, so they look quite nice. They do use resources. At 800p, without shaders, we can run Minecraft around 5 watts, and but you might have to go all the way up to 15 to actually run it with shaders. But it does look beautiful, and it can be worth it. So we'll re-download this one. So click download. So then I've created a place to put it. Now all you got to do really is go to your downloads and put them there. It doesn't really matter, but I've created a folder. So on my primary drive, my removable, within games, there you go, there, and I click one called shaders, and you can see I've already downloaded a load. So you put them in here. So we go back to Prism again, then you click add. So then we find the folder which we had before, which was in, for me, it can be anywhere you want it to be, it doesn't matter. So Minecraft, and then you just click on one, add, and then you do it again, add, then you do it again. I don't think you can add them all at once, unfortunately. So right, to make them work, to change them, we'll launch the game again. Right, so then we would go to options, we would go to video settings, and then we'd simply go to shaders, and then you choose the one you want. Oh, you got to enable it as well, disabled, enabled. You click done. Is there anything else I need to change? Nope. And then we are done. So we could quit out of here again. So that's how you install shaders. So the next thing, let's get the game onto the game side of Steamdeck. Close all this down. Now it's going to be in here somewhere, probably under games. Press the D-pad to go down again. Once you're in here, we're looking for Prism. There it is. I'll bring it up to the middle. Then if you right-click it, here we go. Just thinking about it, and you can just go add to Steam on this one. Now, if I open Steam, hopefully it's there. If I press X button, is it going to come up? Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. Okay, so we close this down. But if we can see it up here, Prism Launcher. Right, we have no images. That's the next problem. So, if you don't have any other mods on your Steam Deck, then what you would do is go, here we go, Prism Minecraft Launcher. So that's an image we might want to use. We right click there, we go save as image. I do recommend renaming these. So if we press Steam and X, press the X button to delete all the text. Prism logo. Press the R2, so the R2, that closes it. Then we want to see if so we got this sort of logo thing. Are there any more? Using the D-pad to move down. There's a nice one. There's a nice one. So again, we right click it. So we'll bring the keyboard up again. X, will that bring it up? It does. It does, yes. Prism BG background. Right trigger, so R2 closes it. Right, so now we've got to go back to here again. So we're going to go up to the top, then we're going to right click, set background. So we know it's in the images. So if we press there, go to home, double click on deck, go down, pictures. So we put it in the pictures. Double click on there. Now, these are PNGs. This caught me out once. So we know we just downloaded JPEGs. So we could use the Minecraft one for the background. We could use the Prism one, which we just downloaded as well. There it is, Prism background. So go there. You could either double click it or there. It's not, well, actually is that one, isn't it? So right click here anyway. So set logo, Prism logo, that was it. There we go. So if we try and look for it in the launcher now, there it is. See, there it is. Right click here anyway. So manage, set custom artwork. We'll go for the Prism logo. Now what we want to do now is just double click it, make sure it's actually going to load something. There it is, it's actually loading it. So what we can actually now go back to desktop mode. So here we are on the desktop again. So, right, as I presumed, there's an image missing here. Now there is a different way to add images. Now it depends whether you've got Decky installed or not. Now if you do, you can download the Steam Grid DB. And what that does, if you install that. Now if you want a tutorial how to install Decky, I'll certainly give you one. I can provide one. So you would click the start button. You go change artwork. And then you can actually add one. Y capsule, and this is so much easier doing it this way, isn't it? Hero? Should we add that one in? Or... Right, wide capsule. Maybe it's this one I'm meant to be using. Probably is. That one. There we go. So there we got it installed now. So So before you press play, the next thing you have to do is go to the cog. Well, the next thing we're going to do, because we're playing an external screen, if you're playing on internal, you'd have to do this bit. Go down to there, properties. We have to change the default resolution on here to whatever we're outputting in or wish to output in. Then we can B. So yes, we're ready to play now, actually. So we just launch it, and we come up to here. So you actually, yeah, okay. So if we press the Steam key, if you want to exit, you press the left Steam key and you have to exit like this, because that's the only way to do it. Also, control settings, you probably are going to be on, by default on the wrong control setting. So gamepad with mouse trackpad, that's the one I'm using. There. Now the other thing I've done, I edit the layout, I go to trackpads, right trackpad, and click is left click. So down here, left click. By default, it's right click. It's more useful as a left click. So that means we can tap the right trackpad and it's a left click. So right, B button, B button, B button, all the way back out again. We're back in here. And next thing we want to do is got to settings, Minecraft, and we are going to change the now does X button work now? No, it doesn't. You have to press Steam and X now, otherwise it won't work. So we're going to set 1920 and we're going to change this to 1080. So Steam and X. Now unfortunately just pressing X now doesn't work, so don't know why. Press the right trigger. Now we close out. I'm going to go back in here just to double check this actually taken it. It has, so we can close this out again. So let's open up the one we've just opened. Double click on it. If everything's well, it'll be at 1080p full screen. So let's open up let's actually with the D-pad. You're getting the controls. So the controls are actually working, the modded controls. Go to single player. We're going to change this just because I'm messing around with it to creative. Peaceful. Yeah, our cheats. Right, so we've got a very low FPS right now, but it is working using controls. Oh, sun's going down. Right, so we want to press the three little dots, the Ryan's key. Now we want to go up to work power. Then we want to use in per game profile. Set this up to 30. Now what TDP are we going to try? We'll keep upping this till we get some better. Now remember we're using shaders right now. There you go. Well, that's as good as we're going to get it. Do we add a little bit of that? So in the middle. B, 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 B. Now, that thing top right will stay up there until you actually use your mouse. Annoyingly. There it's gone. Right, so the controls are, if you double click the A, you go up. And you can look around. Down and up using the right controller. Left controller is movement. And then you would hold the right controller to go down. But press the Y button, brings up this. Then you would use your controller to actually bring something in. Ooh, a piece of wood, for instance. We could do that down here. Press the B. Let's not press the B. Press the Y button twice. Got that in hotbar. Move it across. And it's the A. That's not the A button, is it? It's the right. No, it's the left trigger, you plonker. And there you go, you can basically build. And also, you can actually adjust the sensitivity. So press the start button, go down to options, controls, I think it's settings. Where is it? Rotation speed. I think it must be there. The speed at which the camera turns the game. Hit sensitivity, turn that down. Your sensitivity, you get the point. Actually, you will find yourself using this little trackpad now quite a lot as well. It's quite useful to have. Just do it again, haven't I? Okay, so we are getting around 30 FPS at don't fall off. Using shaders. Now, what we can do is turn off the shader, and I will show you what FPS we get then. Video settings. Yes. You can see this was rendering properly now. So let's switch off this shaders. Go down to done. Done again. Done once more. Back to game. Now you can see it looks very, very different. Like, well, Minecraft, isn't it? So if we press the three little dots again, so what do we want to do? We want to go up to the watts, and we're going to take it down so we still have 30 FPS. So 4. Let's go somewhere there's a few things happening. Actually, why don't we actually just go up into the air? So if we can, come on. If we can stick to 30 FPS now when things are loading in. There you go, so 4 watts, 30 FPS. So if you're playing out and about, then that's what you do. If you're playing at home and you got, you can connect to a power at any point, then you would use the shaders. Now, finally in the video, we are going to look at mod support. Now, mod support on the deck is going to be a little bit difficult because we need the controller, and the controller support seems to be only on the later versions of Java, and some of the mod packs are using much earlier versions of Minecraft and Java. So yeah, for instance, the GTNU does actually install, so that's good. Some of them didn't. But what we have to do then is actually change the version of Java from 17 down to the 1.8 here. Now, if we do it in these settings, we do it just for this game. But if we do it in the main settings, this is what it will default to here. So everything we change here will default on all the installations we do, all the instances we do. But if we go and actually just click edit on one of them and go to settings here, this will be only for the instance. So on this we have to install Java 8, and we're using an earlier version of Minecraft, I believe. But if we click on mods, we can see we've got a lot, and this will actually work. It will just require a keyboard and mouse. But if we go down to download mods, and if I go, I've got the keyboard and mouse connected right now. So we go for controller, and I can't actually find one. Yeah, maybe you will be able to find one, but I can't. Which is a shame. Now, other mod packs have another issue, where it's not so much an issue, it's just that it's an extra bit of work. So if we just go to there, we go to, I don't know, CurseForge. Let's go all the mods, for instance. And if I click on OK, so it gets to this page, and it says the following files are not available for download in third-party launchers. And so what you'd have to do is actually then go and visit this page and actually install them manually. That's a shame. But we could probably do that in desktop mode. Maybe that's another video, so if we can actually get that working in desktop mode. But for now, you just cancel out, and you can try it. But there are quite a few to try. But lithium does actually load now, and that's using the latest version of Minecraft in Java. Well, we go again. It just crashed. So press edit again. There we go. So we've got Forge, so we can go to mods, go to download mods. So again, you just press the Steam button, the X button. Oh, I've got a keyboard connected, and then we just go controller. Select, review. Should launch it. Right, well, here we go. We've got a few mods loading, we've got a map now. Right, so we're taking up to 6. 5 should be sufficient. Ah, nice little village. What sort of mods do we have actually installed then? Not that many. We've got Battalion, Mechanism. That's quite fun to play with. If you can find a mod pack without any problems, just basically it's new enough so it's actually the controllable works. Then you go have fun. It's quite an interesting video to make. Hopefully it's going to be usable for you guys, helpful for you guys. There's a bell there, I want to nick that. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press the like button. If you want to see more, please subscribe and press that ding dong bell when you know what it does. See you next time. Bye-zy bye.